Hello, my name is Dominic, and I am working on a media studies degree at the University of Akron. I have watched The Eternal Zero in our class. I had never seen that time period from a Japanese point of view, and I found it really interesting. Of the films I have seen so far in class, the one that made the biggest impression to me was To All the Corners of the World. Like I mentioned, I really enjoy seeing history from the Japanese perspective, and seeing that history from an average citizen's point of view was really insightful. And I also thought the movie was animated well and pretty. But anyway, the concepts that were most interesting to me in comparison to American culture were those that had to do with people's interactions with each other. So Hedataru to Najimu and Hon to Tatame, American people really all kind of have their own preferences on how to act in social situations, but there's definitely a push towards closing gaps in personal relationships quickly and speaking honestly and without hesitation. I would like to know if there is anything about the movies you have watched that you feel is a little inaccurate with its portrayal in what you know to be the culture of Japan. If I were to teach a class about American culture, some key concepts I would cover would definitely be its cultural diversity, its ever present fight for human rights, and probably the American dream. If I had to pick a few films that would help portray some of these traits, I could say maybe Forrest Gump, Pulp Fiction, or one of the endless superhero movies that we're constantly coming out with probably has something insightful there. Uh, One other question that I'm just curious about is what are the most popular forms of social media in Japan? We use a lot of Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram here, but is it the same there? And which would you say is the most popular? And that's all. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.